Hello, welcome back to Learn Economia. Today we are going to discuss the DAGMAR approach in advertising. So let's get started for the sake. Coming on to the DAGMAR approach in advertising, this is a very important kind of a method, or it's an approach that every company would be going for when it goes for advertising. So it stands for defining advertising goals for measured advertising results. So this is it all about DAGMAR. So hope you could understand the basic idea that is actually behind DAGMAR. You are actually defining the goals of advertisement. Okay. So whenever a company goes for advertisement, it will be having certain goals, and these goals are predefined in the very beginning. So these are defined in the beginning, or these are predefined. And why these are defined? These goals would be having certain intentions. These goals would be trying to attain certain results, isn't it? And these results are measured here, or we are going for some measured advertising results. Okay, so this is how you connect the goals as well as results which are measurable as far as advertising is concerned when it comes to the DAGMAR approach. Now let's consider the more details with respect to this approach. The basic intention here is to, first of all, set goals. So you will be having certain objectives. The company, when it goes for advertising, it will be having certain objectives. And this is mainly to measure the effectiveness of advertising campaign. So once the company sets its goals, it will go for what is called advertisement. Okay. Now advertisement has happened, and this advertisement will be having certain impact on sales. If it is, if the advertisement is successful, means it will be increasing the sales to a kind of a particular limit, isn't it? So we could find that as far as the evolution of DAGMAR approach in advertisement is concerned, it was something that we could have in 1961, or this particular approach was developed in 1961. And the person who is actually behind the development of this approach is Russell Coley. And when this person was going for DAGMAR approach, he was also having certain kind of thinking in his mindset, and this thinking was related to connecting the advertising objectives with the measurable results. So every advertisement will be having certain intention. Whenever a company goes for advertisement of its products, it will be having certain intended results, isn't it? So here we are trying to connect these two things. So we are trying to connect advertising or objectives with the results which are measurable. So what the company here does is that the company tries to communicate certain features of the product to the people. So these features of the product should be communicated to people, isn't it? So it's all about a communication task. It's all about a communication task. So we could see that this involves making the people to have some awareness. Awareness regarding what? Awareness regarding the product. So people should be informed here regarding the product, regarding the quality of the product, regarding the actual usage of the product, etc. So it is this awareness which will be actually making these people to develop certain aptitudes regarding the product, isn't it? So they will decide whether have to they have to actually buy this product or not. They will thus form certain attitude or perception regarding the product, and this is what later gets reflected in their actions of purchasing the product. So that is the basic underlying aspect that we have to consider as far as advertisement is being concerned. So this is how advertisement works. So moving on to the details of DAGMAR approach will be having certain steps. So DAGMAR approach is actually something that focuses on these steps, and it proceeds with the steps only. The first step that we have here is that defining your goals. The company would be defining its intention or goal. And whenever it goes for its goal, it will not go for any vague goal. Instead, it will be just going for some specific goal. Now it has an intention in its mind. Okay. So the company always wishes to build some awareness regarding the brand of the product. You call it as brand awareness. And once the people have brand awareness, the company tries to build something called perception regarding the product of the company. Yeah, that is something that you call as the brand perception. And how would the company attain this? The company will be providing the details regarding the products that is produced by the company, or sometimes the company might be producing multiple kind of products for various uses. So in that scenario, the company would provide the details of all its products in its website, and it will see whether whether it has actually got some impact on sales. So here what happens is that definitely only for those people who actually search for in this website will be able to get the idea regarding the products produced by the company. It's not like every individual is actually going through the website of the company to know about the products produced by the company. So it will just have some limited impact, but definitely it might be having some impact, but the impact would be limited only, because everyone won't be searching here regarding the features of the product. So the company will go for something much more impactful. So the company think that, okay, we have to actually go for some effective communication. Some effective kind of communication is required. Why? Effective communication here involves targeting a larger audience to have some larger impact. Larger audience to have something called larger impact as well. Okay. So this is what we want. This is what the company needs now. So for that, the company tries to provide more kind of information regarding the product to the public. So here what the company does is the company create awareness among the public regarding the quality of the product, regarding the features of the product. So what we consider here is that we are talking about something called imparting of knowledge scenario. And once knowledge has been set in the mindset of people, or once awareness is created in the mindset of people, this knowledge or awareness would get reflected in the formation of attitudes. People will form attitudes regarding a product based on the information that they have. So this attitudes later gets reflected in the form of actions. So once you have a favorable attitude towards a particular product, you will be buying that product if you think that it is something affordable to you, isn't it? But if you have an unfavorable attitude towards a product, if you are having money also, you won't be purchasing it, because you know that your money is not something that is meant to be wasted on something unnecessary and wasteful, isn't it? So this is the basic idea that DAGMAR approach in advertisement follow. So we have set certain basic intentions in the mind, or the company has now set basic intentions in mind. Now it will see the result. So what is the present scenario of the brand in the market? Whether people have actually understood the brand, so they will form certain criteria, or so they said they will go for certain methods so as to track the actual reach of the product. So this will take into consideration the recognition of the brand also. Okay, so to understand this, to evaluate this aspect, the companies will use certain methods, certain strategies, and so on. So now all the strategies are set. Now everything is okay. Now it's time to take some action. So how is action taken? Action here happens in the form of advertising. So how will this happen? So in order to advertise, the company might be going for a lot of research. So it has to get the right platform. The platform should be right. The platform should be right in the sense that it should be a very popular kind of a platform, so that more number of people will be actually using this platform, either for watching or giving certain kinds of similar contents. So again, if it is a TV, for example, the company is actually going for TV channel. Some TV channel is the best platform to give their advertisement. So if they're going for TV platform, what they do is that they will go for the best channel. Why? The best channel is the one which is actually very much popular among the public, so that more people would be watching the same, and when the advertisement of this particular company comes in this channel, it will be actually watched by a larger audience. It will be reaching a wider section, isn't it? So the best channel, and also it goes for the best program. So why best program? This is also important because the company wants to reach to a larger audience, right? So here, if the company tells the channel to give their advertisement in between this most popular best program, all those people who are watching this best program would also watch the ad of this company, isn't it? So that will be very much important, and at the same time, the company ensures that its ad is actually very much creative as well. So here they will be going for certain tags, certain taglines, certain kind of slogan or something of that kind. So they might be sometimes involving certain film star in the ad, so as to get more popularity, so as to get more acceptance, so as to get more recognition and trust. So people will think that, okay, my favorite film star is actually recommending this product, means the product might be having that much quality. So such kind of people or such kind of audience would be there. So most possibly the company is actually requiring to impress the audience. This is what the company wants, isn't it? So it is why the company is going for too much of expenditure for running some ad, and create some kind of impression of the product of the company in the mindset of people. So the company does go for the right action plans, and it might be implementing the same as well, choosing the right channels and going for the right program and so on. Now what happens? it will see the performance of the advertisement. So it will see how many people have watched, our advertisement. So when, for example, if they go for live kind of advertisement and all, they will see how many people were watching it, how many people were rating it, and they will be giving some scale and all, and they would be asking the people to rate. And in certain instances, people might not be giving the full marks to the company, they might be giving some suggestions. So in this case, what happens, the company would be incorporating the suggestions so as to improve the future effort. So the data is again very, very important. Evaluation of performance again is very important. Okay, so the effect of advertisement is something that you can consider by looking onto the sales. If the sales are more than a particular uh, targeted limit, then that means the advertisement has done its job. Otherwise, it means that advertisement couldn't do anything, isn't it? So what we consider in DAGMAR approach is that definitely the producers, the sellers, they will try to establish a benchmark, establish a standard of their product. They want a particular place or position in the market, and they're trying to attain this. And also, they would try to go for certain campaigns, certain tasks, certain efforts, certain advertisement, etc., so as to attain this benchmark or standard, because they want to reach the maximum audience. But when we consider the today's world, what happens in today's world is that a company would be targeting its audience, isn't it? A company with its specific product would be targeting its audience. For example, they might be considering only a particular share or sector of market. If you considered some aspect called beauty, this is something which has been stressed especially by cosmetics industries, and cosmetics industries also, it will go for a particular age group. For example, teenagers, adults, etc. That means middle-aged adults, teenagers. So these, why I was telling adults here is because usually for kids, you won't go for cosmetics items. You won't recommend. Nobody would be recommending it. So that is why it's always something that is meant for adult people, isn't it? So definitely you do have baby powder, baby shampoo, things like that going. But uh, usually cosmetics might be containing certain chemicals, and if you use these chemicals in the body of babies and all, it might be causing problems like itching, rashes, kind of things. Okay, so you won't apply lipstick to a baby, isn't it? It's a baby, small child, you won't apply lipstick or compact or foundation or eyeshadow, etc., to a baby, right? So whenever such kind of industries come, I mean cosmetics industries or kids wear industry or elderly care based products kind of industries, uh, again specific products meant for male, female, etc., kind of things. So these means you're targeting a part of the market. The company is targeting a part of the market, and such things are also very much uh, prevalent in the present world. And you can also find that these kind of industries are also using certain kind of taglines or tags so as to attract the customers. So it's all like DAGMAR approach is a very systematic kind of an effort, and it involves many steps. Multiple kind of steps are here, starting from planning to uh, uh, having some advertisement campaigns so as to have the intended results. So this is all regarding the DAGMAR approach, which plays a very important role in the arena of advertising. So that is it for today. Actually, you can download the Learn Economy app for having previous year question papers and answers, free study materials, live and recorded classes, and free MCQ based weekly tests. What you have to do is just download it. Download Learn Economy app. I'll be providing the link of the same in the description. Again, you can also be a part of our free Telegram community. I'll be providing the link of this in the description box. You can like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more videos. And thank you for watching.